Do you find sometimes that being dyslexic and handed one of these books can become very daunting? Just maybe it's the sheer size of it, maybe it's the way that the words are laid out on the paper, maybe it's even the colour of the paper. But fear not, there are some incredible people out there doing some fantastic things to make books more accessible. And I've just found one on the internet called Books on the Hill, and they've actually launched an adult dyslexic friendly book range. So I thought it'd be great to jump in the car and go and visit them. And you know what? Why don't you come with me? So I've made it to Clevedon. As you can see, just behind me, we have Books on the Hill, and they have a fantastic array of dyslexic books. So let's go in, meet the owner, and find out more. So I'm inside this absolutely beautiful bookshop, and I have just a selection here of the incredible books that are actually made accessible for dyslexic reading. Now, personally for me, I know that reading becomes a bit of a troublesome time. It becomes tiring, and sometimes I have to reread chapters, and sometimes just opening a book can be incredibly daunting. So this is why I absolutely love the fact and the thought that has gone through on these, within the spacing, the way that the font is, the way that the colour of the paper, the way that the book just flows. And I want to share with you the inspiration behind it with one of the owners. Please take a look at this.
Hi, I'm Alistair from Books on the Hill. I'm dyslexic. I've run this business for about 8 years now. Because I'm dyslexic, I've had trouble reading. I wasn't able to really read mechanically until I was 13. And then somehow it clicked. I can read in my head, but I still can't read out loud very well. And my sister has a lot of trouble reading. And one of the inspirations for what we're doing in this shop is becoming a small press publisher to publish dyslexic-friendly books for adults, which there aren't any, really, in mainstream press, media, or anything like that. I think we're the only easily available fiction for adult dyslexics in the country, which is extraordinary, but also quite sad that we're still at this juncture. So the books we've actually published are 8 books, in fact, by 7 award-winning authors. So here's one, here's another, there's a third. And a lot of them are my friends or have connections to, and they were happy to help us with this project. And hopefully we'll continue on doing it as well. And the main inspiration was to create fiction, high-quality fiction, which is accessible to people who are dyslexic or anyone who has any reading difficulty. We also have dyslexic-friendly books for children, sort of 14, 15 downwards, which are brilliant. They're done by Ransom Stokes, and they're perfect for that. They've been doing them for 20 years or so, and they're one of the inspirations to actually do what we're doing now, because I didn't have them at school. When I was at school, we didn't have dyslexic-friendly books as we do now, which is amazing for kids. And that's why we did adult books, to carry on from that, so there's something when you finish these books. And so they've done from different age groups. You've got a lot of these little ones here, little gems, which for a much younger age group, for sort of 6, maybe 5, 6, that sort of age group. Then we've got the sort of the 9 to 12 age group, 8 to 12, which are really good as well. And then we've got probably the 13, 14 age group, which is this one, like the Firebird, which is a bit more grown up. They're sort of cream paper, just like ours, and thicker paper, just like ours. But yeah, so great authors, great books, and so you can get dyslexic books right the whole age spectrum. Hopefully now, Barrington Stokes for children's, and us at both press Books on the Hill for adults.
So there we have it, Books on the Hill. All the information for how to get hold of those copies will be in the link. So please do get in contact with them, and let's spread more awareness for dyslexia.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video as much as we did putting it together. Now we have another fantastic piece of content for you. Please feel free to click this link here and learn more about Jamie Baker, who works as an educational therapist, and some of the things, strides, and obstacles she's seen throughout her career. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for watching.